Hey, what's going on, and welcome to Indiana Soccer Weekly, presented by Big Ten Plus. I'm Joe Cronin alongside Zach Browning. Zach, Indiana men's soccer team advances to the round of 32 after that 2-1 victory over Lipscomb in the first round. It was a good game, a good offense that Lipscomb has. What you notice from that win from the Hoosiers?
Dominant defense. Like we've seen all season long, Indiana's defense came through when it needed to most, only allowing one goal against one of the best offensives and one of the best attacks in the country that the Lipscomb Bisons possess.
Yeah, Tyrese Spicer, the striker for Lipscomb, had 13 goals. He bagged another goal in the second half, and that was huge. I mean, Joey Mayer talked about how the team was just playing like dogs the whole time, and especially Alex Barger, the freshman, at that left-back position. Moving more towards the offense, Maloon Gumbali gets the second goal. He's been on a tear. Todd Yeagley called him Mr. November. In 4 games played in November so far, he has 4 goals. How important is that, having an experienced guy like that get so hot?
It's incredibly important, and you mentioned the experience. He is literally the most experienced guy in college soccer, the active leader in the NCAA in career appearances. That's invaluable to have up top to lead your striking line.
I mean, this was a guy that was starting at right wing, had a start over at left back one game, was coming off the bench in midway point of the season, and then come the postseason, he has been on an absolute tear. He's sticking with the offense. Another player who scored in the first half was Collins Oduro, the freshman. And a freshman getting a goal in his first ever NCAA tournament game, I guess how much weight does that have? How important for him personally, and then for a team to have that depth and scoring option that it wasn't just Sam Sarver?
Well, for him personally, obviously it's incredibly important. He did not score throughout a large part of the season. He started his career with 2 goals to open the season, to open his freshman season, but after that, he went relatively quiet on the goal-scoring front. But then for a team perspective, it's incredibly important because you've got Sam Sarver on the other side of the wing. If you've got a double threat of Sarver and Oduro, that's incredible, especially with Gumbali playing the way he is down the middle. The Indiana attack is looking as good as it has all season.
Now, it is a quick turnaround. I haven't even mentioned it yet. The Hoosiers will travel to take on the number 10 team in the country, the Wake Forrest Demon Deacons, at Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And that's a pretty solid team all around. Their offense is very good. Their defense has only allowed 14 goals on the year. I guess, what do you expect from a Hoosiers team that's heading out tonight?
You got to expect Indiana's going to have to continue to rely on their defense. But this is a Wake Forest team that is not playing their best soccer right now. In their last 3 games, they've drawn or lost all 3 of those games. They have not won a match since October 17th. That was a 5-1 victory against Robert Morris. So this is a team in Wake Forest not playing their best soccer at the most important time of the year.
You know, the ACC tournament had plenty of parity this year. Notre Dame, Wake Forest were the 1 and 2 seeds, and both of them lost in their first round that they played. So that allowed the ACC to be so deep heading into the NCAA tournament. I mean, in the Indiana's quadrant, all 4 national seeds are ACC teams. Wake Forest at the 10, Virginia at the 7, Duke at 15, and obviously Notre Dame leading the charge as the 2 seed. And I guess, what does Indiana need to do besides defensively? I mean, this, like I mentioned before, Wake Forest has a good defense. Offensively, who do you think is going to step up? Is it consistently with Maloon Gumbali, or is there another option because Sarver was that guy in the bulk of the regular season?
At this point in the season, it's all about the big-time players. In big-time moments, it's the big-time players that step up and win you soccer matches. So you've got to point to that front 3. Collins Oduro, Maloon Gumbali, and Sam Sarver. Those are the 3. If Indiana's going to go far in the NCAA tournament, they are going to have to carry this team.
Now, I guess it's just a wait-and-see game. That's going to wrap up the Indiana Men's Soccer Weekly presented by Big Ten Plus. For Zach Browning, I'm Joe Cronin. We'll catch you next time.